So I want to open up this week with a question, and that question is Jesus Lord of your life? Is Christ really Lord? And for a lot of us, our natural response may be, yes, of course He is. Of course Jesus is Lord of my life. I gave my life to Christ when I was at church camp back when I was a kid, or I gave my life to Christ when I was on a youth retreat or mission trip, or I gave my life to Christ, after the birth of my child or after my marriage. Whatever it may be, there's a lot of different things where you say, well, this is when I gave my life to Jesus, but does that one instance really equate to a submitting of ourselves to God for the rest of our lives? For Christ to be Lord of our life, as we see, what has to happen is that we have to become number two. Like a distant number two. That Jesus, that He becomes number one. The number one reason that we do everything, the motivation behind who we are and why we are. For Christ to be Lord, we can't be in the picture. And for a lot of us, while easy to say sometimes that's the way it is, when we really look and evaluate our lives, we say that Christ is Lord, but we remain the ones that are trying to hold on to control with everything we've got. That we sit there and we grasp on, and we've got that kung fu grip that we don't want to let go of that control. Because control can be comfort. Control means that everything falls on our heads and shoulders, and while stressful that is, it means that I live and die by the choices that I make. But then I want Jesus to save me from the bad choices that I make without me doing anything to submit my life to Him. And as we see, as Paul says, that we are to put to death our earthly nature. And when you read in the Gospels that we are to take up our crosses and follow Him, we see that we are not to be in the picture, though. That when we give our life to Christ, when we become a follower and a believer, that Jesus becomes Lord of our life, it means that we are no longer God of our lives. But we still, so often, just try our best to hold on so tight. So I just want to encourage you to open up your Bible and dive into God's Word and who He has revealed Himself to be to us, that your faith and your trust in Him will grow so much that we truly do have lives that reflect the words we proclaim that Jesus Christ is Lord of our lives. Because a lot of times that lack of trust is really what comes down to our need for continued control, that we don't want to let go because we don't have to faith and trust what's going to happen. Because it's uncertain, because we're not sure. So I just pray that you open your Bible, that you seek God's heart so that you can trust Him with all you have, because that will change everything in your life. And we see that God is God for a reason, and we are not for a reason. And we put to death our earthly nature because our earthly nature is going to lead us astray. And that's only God who can save us. We don't save ourselves. But it's Him who sets us free.